another little one. He should come down and challenge this little fella. Hit him hard, reload. I wanted you to feel all the emotions, young man.
Wow, that was epic. Thanks, Clark.
Well, mate.
Worked hard for that one. This guy gave us a big long chase this morning, very fast indeed, dodging lots of other stags, dropping down into a gully, keeping composure, managing to get a shot, one shot right into the boiler room, managed to take him before he ran off with his hind.
You ever had anyone ask why you do it? The people that are against it say, why do you do that? Why do you hunt?
I always say, why don't you hunt? You know, you want somebody else to kill the meat you eat or catch the fish you eat. You know, you get your tuna out of a tin and they can be at arm's length to it. You know, get out there, catch it yourself, prepare it yourself, eat it yourself. Yeah, it puts people back in touch, doesn't it? That's it. There's so much hypocrisy. There's so much hypocrisy.
I think a lot of people are middle ground because they have no exposure to it. All the exposure they got is Disney.
Yeah.
And to them, animals talk and they're like people, furry people. How could you shoot that? Why are you killing these animals? And you say to them, well, it's the law of nature. You're part of the food chain or not. You know, people sit down and eat their nice beef dinner and they got no idea where it's coming from. And you get out here into the natural element, back to basics, back to, as we are these days, unfamiliar with the land. Get out here and just see how it is, and you pretty soon find that your natural instinct takes over.
Fantastic, mate. That's an absolute crack ahead. And you've put the hard yards in this week. This is 4th week of the ballot, and Andrew has really pushed hard because the stags haven't been roaring, you know, well at all. And we said right this morning, Rob and I, we said, well, let's go out for a last hurrah. Maybe we've got we can find a battle going on, and that's what we did. We come down here this morning, and it was just like a war zone. There were stags roaring on every hill, and in this one little valley system. And when we look down on the far side, just on daybreak, here's this beautiful 5/5 holding one hind. She must be cycling right now. And what would we see, 5 or 6 other young stags kicking around. There was 4 just on that knob there, so there's probably 6. Yeah, well deserved, mate.
Thank you, Clark.
Well deserved. Yeah. And this is what it's all about, folks. This is why we do what we do. Most nationalities of people around the world have got some linkage with wild deer, and most people don't realise that. And for us as Caucasian people, here we are. We've got the red stag, the beautiful red stag on the coat of arms of Queensland. And, you know, we're of Celtic descent. This is as, you know, traditional an animal, the red deer, as anything we could ever lay our hands on, and to be treated with respect. So this is a very, very, for me, a very, very traditional pursuit. And to share it with other mates on the hill is fantastic.
Yeah, you're right. You can see this on a cave painting somewhere in Europe, this exact scene. We've come a long way from the caves. That's why you see a
Some
lot
of us have. Talk about me, bloke.
You see a lot of blokes come out here and you think, oh geez, I don't know how they're going to go. They're a bit inept, they're not fit. But I don't like to judge, because these blokes you'll find, well, they're not natural bushmen. You'll get into their world and they're big bookkeepers or
Yeah.
carpenters or something
Yeah,
like
engineers,
that.
you
You
name
can't
it, yeah.
judge a guy when he gets out here. You know, it's hard to keep in shape with life the way it is these days, but it's important to have the opportunity to come out, to be guided under a thorough bushman who knows what he's doing, and to get back to nature, have the opportunity to get back to roots. And that might change you somehow, might inspire you,
Yeah.
or it might just be a one-off and you go back to doing what you do best in the office or wherever it may be. That's why I don't judge at all.
No, no.
As long as you front up, be honest,
Yep.
treat everyone decent and admire what we got here.
Exactly. No, you couldn't have said it better, Rob. We get a lot of people through our Glenfiddich system and the Ridge Ballot. And so often we're seeing that, people from other walks of life, but when they get out here and experience it, you see some spark come alive. There's a spark pop up there, and you see them just going, wow, this is deep, this is great stuff. Right. These are to be respected. We've got to keep the numbers down. There's no doubt about that. We have to keep the numbers down. It's our responsibility. I see it as a duty to do everything we can to work with landowners to keep their numbers down. But we don't have to do it as killers. We can do it as hunters, as conservationists, as people that believe in sustainable use.
As fellow animals. If you ask me.
Yep.
We're still part of the food chain.
Yep.
Don't ever think you're above nature.
No.
Nature will get you in the end.
That's right. Nature just comes back and pow, gotcha.
No one's getting out of this alive, isn't that what they say?
No one's getting out of this room alive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's what a great thing. It's a moment to enjoy too. We're sitting up on the hill here, and we've shot this scene. We've probably shot him a quarter of an hour ago, and there's been no disrespect. It's just you sit here in awe of a magnificent animal, and this is doing exactly what they were put here for.
Yep.
For the food and enjoyment of the early settlers, or of the people of Queensland. It wasn't just the early settlers; it was the people of Queensland. And this is what we're doing, as intended. This animal should be regarded. It should be recognised as a cultural, historic asset of Queensland.
Yep.
This is your best stag you've ever taken, isn't it?
It is, Clark.
Yeah. Yeah, proud to be a part of it, mate.
Thank you very much. Yeah.